Hello, Brett. This is Hudson from the audio project, a division of New Year's Paving and Building Contractors. Okay, so firstly, I would like to begin by expressing my gratitude for the opportunity you gave me yesterday to come at number 43 Belvedere Road in BackYard, Durban North. Okay, so I viewed the area and I measured up in your presence, and so what I did, I then decided to. I promised that I'm gonna sort of do a SketchUp. Oh no, this is not like an architectural drawing, but it's just a SketchUp to illustrate basically the setup that you want in the in the backyard of these units that you are building. So it's sloping down and you want to sort of terrace it, or just to sort of lay some, to make it like a tier. So basically it's gonna be a landscaping retaining wall project. So we are gonna be backfilling and then we build small retaining walls. Okay, so yeah, I measured in your presence the distance between each unit and your neighbor's boundary wall. It's 3 meters, and I then averaged the height of each wall, the width. So it's gonna be 850 millimeters is the height, because I averaged it to come up with actually sort of the total, because I'm gonna use that to actually come up with the total square meters. So yeah, and then we also sort of I also proposed, and I also suggested that it's better to sort of lay a few blocks on this side that I'm highlighting here, on this side, that we put maybe 2-3 courses, just to separate the wall and the field and the wall, because we wouldn't want the field to put a lot of pressure on the boundary wall, because we don't want to make it as a retaining wall. It should just stand alone as a boundary wall. It should work for its purpose only. So then we are going to be putting a few courses, maybe 2, depending on the gradient, just to sort of make sure that there isn't going to be any pressure on the boundary wall, because otherwise it might sort of, as time goes on, it might start to lean to your neighbor's side at a certain angle, and then it might eventually collapse, and then we wouldn't want that to happen. So it's better to be safe than sorry. Okay, so so what I did was to come up with this drawing. So I'm just gonna sort of zoom it and show you all the dimensions, basically, because there is about approximately not approximately, there are exactly 8 units, and each unit there is gonna be a garden. There's gonna be each unit is gonna have its own garden in the backyard, and so we are gonna be building a total of 8 retaining walls. All right, we are gonna be using the L 200 blocks from manufactured by Brick. Okay, so they are good for landscaping, and they are good for these for these banks that are below a meter to use, and they're also affordable, they're cost effective, and they are also they allow the greenhouse plants and grass to grow through. So yeah, we're gonna have to use that one. So this is how it's gonna probably look like, very straight and level, and the way they look, they don't sort of, there are no gaps that you'll be able to see the back view or the soil behind their wall. So that's a good thing about them. And so in layers, the most important thing is we are gonna be starting from the lowest point. Let me just out zoom it. We are going to be building the last from the lowest point, from the last unit here. Alright, so we are going to be starting by collecting all the rubble lying around, and we spread, and then we are on top of it. We're going to then fill up with a layer of approximately 600 with the natural soil that we have at the property. We are going to be transporting it. We compact it to maximum density, to allow that, just to allow the stabilization, just make sure that there won't be any time when the settling. When you compact it, it's actually sort of, we're gonna compact in a way that we are gonna be achieving maximum density. It should stay in place without having to settle and cause some dislocations on the wall as time goes on. Okay, so basically that's what you're gonna be doing. And so as I said, that we are going to be starting from the lowest, from the last unit, and and then we go up to the last unit. So yeah, basically, so the whole process is going to be actually the filling and building, filling and building. So yeah, as I said, that there won't be any need for engineer. It's quite a small bank. There is no need for engineers specifications and drawing. It's more like a do-it-yourself project. But then it's better to get also to get a professional contractor who can come and build it. But to involve an engineer, it's not necessary at all. Okay, so what I'll do now is just to work out an estimate. I'll actually sort of to come up with the total square meters. There's gonna be 8 walls, and on the sides as well, and then the filling. So basically that's it. So yeah, what I'll do is in due course I should be able to send you the code. Thank you so much for listening.